we love obviously participating in the Big East, Big 12 Challenge. Got a lot of respect for Oklahoma, for Coach Kruger, who is he's a Hall of Fame coach. We knew going into the game we were going to have our hands full. I felt like Oklahoma is one of the more talented offensive teams that I've seen in the entire country. Austin Reeves is a guy that lives at the line, and I think we did a really good job on him, showing hands, only limited him to 4 free throws. Brady Manick is as good of a shooting front court guy as you'll see in the entire country. I mean, he shoots it like a guard, even though he's 6'9". And I know he made 3 threes, and he got too many up, and I was all over the attempts, right? I wanted him to dribble the ball. But I thought as the half wore on there at the end of the first half, we did a really good job of limiting his threes. Early on, he really hurt us behind the three-point line. I told our guys afterwards, obviously we shot the ball really well tonight. Our ball really moved. I was really proud of that. Our guys shared the basketball. Different nights, it's going to be different guys. That's our team. We have a lot of depth. We have a lot of guys that are capable of exploding. Nate Johnson, Zach Fremantle, and I believe Scruggs did it tonight. But the next game it could be Kiki Tandy, it could be DeJuan Odom, it could be Colby Jones, it could be C.J. Wilcher. We got a lot of guys that are capable, and that's the strength of our team is our depth, and I think we have guys that understand that. And the thing that I always kind of watch for is our bench. I want to hear our bench. I want to see how guys are in the huddles. So if it isn't your night, you still got to be completely on the bus, and as long as we have that moving forward, which we will. Because I know we have winners in our locker room. I think our team has a chance to be really good. But really glad we're able to complete all 7 games in non-conference and get that completed. And obviously we'll be looking ahead here to Providence on the road on Saturday to kick off the Big East.
First question for Coach Steele. Adam?
Coach, everyone's going to point to the threes and the shooting. Is there something else that stands out about this game when you look at that box score that you think maybe people won't notice this, maybe they won't talk about it, but this is one of the reasons that we won this game tonight?
Yeah, I think hopefully, Adam, they recognize that how our ball moves. I mean, we had 28 assists on 36 made field goals. We got an unselfish group, and we got a lot of different guys that can shoot the ball and score the ball. So the more our ball moves, again, it's going to result in some made shots, right? But the reason is our ball movement and unselfishness on the offensive end. And I thought rebounding, I thought we were doing a great job, Adam, until kind of later on in the second half, they started getting us on the offensive glass. I think we had only given up 3 in the first half, 2 in the first about 3 minutes of the game, then 1 the rest of the first half. We got to keep on defensive rebound. That's a critical area for our team's success moving forward.
Pat Brennan?
Thanks, Tom. Coach, real nice to talk to you. Congrats on the win. Obviously, you're going into the Big East with 2 really nice wins here, back-to-back. As you look at the 7 games that you got in so far, did you get what you needed? Did this team get what it needed out of the non-conference portion of its schedule? And did you see a lot of the things that you like to see for this stage of the season going into the league?
Yeah, Pat, I would say number one, we're very fortunate to get all 7 non-conference games in before Big East play. Our administration, Mario Mercurio and Greg Christopher, did a great job with the schedule. You got to control the controllables. And again, you got to be a little lucky as well. With COVID-19, it can get anybody. But I'm just very, very pleased that we're able to get all 7 games in. We got a lot of new guys. We got 7 new players on our roster. And you didn't know really what we had, right, going into the season. And we tried to play different styles of play that would prepare us for our Big East play, which we've seen all kind of different styles, whether it's zone, whether it's really talented offensive teams, whether it's teams that are going to press. And I think it's helped grow our team on both ends of the floor. Then all of a sudden you get Colby Jones and C.J. Wilcher and Adam Kunkel gets his waiver, and it's like then you get this thrust of talent. Then it's how do you figure that out, right? All the rotations and the minutes and the subbing. Again, we still got a long ways to go. I mean, a long ways to go. But I do like where we're at, after playing 7 games through non-conference.
Next question to Caleb.
Hey, Travis. Obviously, you all shot the lights out tonight. Do you all shoot it that well normally in practice too? And are you surprised at how well you all were able to shoot it tonight? Are you shocked at what you saw tonight?
Caleb, I wish we shot it like that every game, right? I mean, we made 19 threes. We were 19 out of 32. We have a really good shooting team. This is one of the better shooting teams that we've had since I've been at Xavier, whether that's as an assistant or a head coach. We shoot it really well. We track all live possession threes. Like when we play 4-on-4 or 5-on-5, we shoot 39% as a team in practice. So I'm not shocked. And it's all about the quality of shots, right, Caleb? Like at the end of the day, it's like, okay, well, yeah, we made a lot of shots, but what type of shots are we getting? Through our ball movement, through doing what the game tells us to do, driving the ball, playing inside out. And then if a guy helps in, delivering a pass on time and on target, which I thought we were really, really, really good at tonight.
Adam?
Travis, Colby Jones has played 2 college basketball games now, and you've matched him up and had him defend Keith Williams and Brady Manick. And why are you so comfortable? You know, those are 2 senior guys, 2 guys that are both really, really good basketball players, and you don't seem to hesitate putting a freshman on either one of them. Why is that?
You know, I think number one, Adam, I've said this before, but he was really well coached in high school. I mean, Bucky McMillan, who's now the head coach down at Samford University, did a great job with him. And, you know, Colby's smart. You know, he's earned his leash. You know, obviously he was in quarantine for how many ever days he was in there. But before then, you know, I think he was one of our top 3 guys in Xavier waypoints. One of our top 3 guys in defensive grading as well. And, you know, the quarantine piece kind of threw him out of a loop for a little bit, but he's earned that trust. He's very productive every single day. He can guard, you know, he's 6'6", and he can guard 1 through 4. I mean, he guarded a guy like Manick tonight, and he's always there on the catch. He's going to block out. And then he can guard a guy like Keith Williams, who's an elite level wing, one of the better wings in all of college basketball, and he can do a really good job staying in front of him. So that's one of his gifts is he's a Swiss Army knife. He can guard a lot of different positions, and that's gonna add a different dimension to our defensive end.
Adam?
Coach, was there an advantage that you thought that you guys had coming into this game, maybe something you could exploit or take advantage of?
I don't know if it was an advantage, Adam. You know, they can really score. They can really score. I told our guys, it can't be like tennis. Can't hit the ball back. It can't feel like open gym. Early on, I felt like it felt like the open gym out there. It's our ball, their ball, our ball, their ball. And if you get in that type of game with Oklahoma, you're not going to like the results. And, you know, I told our guys, you know, the theme was, hey, having dirt under your fingernails. That's how we had to approach this game, right? And what do I mean by that is we needed to be grimy on the defensive end. We needed to make them earn their points. Understanding personnel. Brady Manick, one of the better shooters in all of college basketball. Austin Reeves draws as many fouls as any guard in the entire country. And I felt like if we could do those 2 areas, keep Manick off the three-point line and keep Austin Reeves off the free throw line, I thought we would like our results. And I thought as the game wore on, we got a lot better defensively. Early on, we were not good defensively. But again, we got to put 40 minutes together. Not 25. We got to put 40 minutes together on that defensive end in order to give us a chance in the Big East.
One last question from Adam.
Coach, over your first couple years as Xavier's head coach, you haven't had too many wins like that one. A lot of your wins have been, you know, knockdown, drag-out fights, trying to claw your way back into a game. What's it like to experience kind of the other side of that, like you did tonight, where it seems like everything that you did worked? What's that like?
Well, Adam, I would say this, you know, hopefully I can keep as much hair as I have. It helps me keep my hair. I know you're going a little short on yours as well when you can win games like this way. So it feels good, you know. But again, I also understand our team has a long ways to go. That's one game. Right? It's in the past now. We're going to move very quickly on to Providence, get ready for them. We know we're going to be in for an absolute war on Saturday, and we get a chance to start it all, hopefully off with a roadkill at Providence on Saturday at 6:30.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.